Reversing Diabetes Part 2. Make this a lifestyle. Do not work out just during the week and do whatever you want on the weekend, or vice versa. It's very important that you make this a lifestyle. In order to make it a lifestyle, it's something that you do each and every day. If you think you can't work out, just do range of motion. Sit in a chair, move your arms up and down, your legs, dance, move your body. It's all about moving your body on a consistent basis in order to reverse your diabetes. And you know you got to cut some food. That's all right. After that, there's other things you got to do. And in order for that to happen, you must get on a regular schedule. Stated. I for myself, once I realized that I did this to myself, I had help. You have help out there. I would recommend going on YouTube, going on any media section that on your phone or in your house that you get on your computer that will teach you about your disease that you have. Cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes, obesity. Now, a lot of times people get offended when they say, I'm obese. Well, anything above 50% above your normal weight is considered obesity. I've lost 40 pounds and I'm reversing my diabetes, but yet I am still obese. So if you feel you're bigger or even big boned and you need to change it, this is the best way to do it. Do it while you can. You know that you are not where you want to be or you need to be. Just do something about it. How do you do that? The first thing is get to yourself. Stay to yourself. All those things that you're involved in, cut them out. Cut back on your gaming. Cut back on your cell phone, cut back on running around, whatever you're doing, that's taking up your time. That time you're spending, you could be saving your own life or making life even pleasanter than what it already is. So just be mindful that you are in charge of your destiny. Look at me. I'm a perfect example of what you can change things. I've always thought like that, but now I'm realizing even more so. I told you before, don't always push yourself. You know, you can push yourself too far. Make this a longevity lifestyle. And then sometimes you sit around, you look back, well, stop looking back, look forward. It's time to make some changes. Do a detox, do a fasting. But most of all, be patient. Be patient with yourself. This didn't happen overnight. I was telling you before, do some research. I think in school I hated history, but now I'm probably one of the best history buffs out there because there's a need. I've always been interested in our Creator, so I've researched on that. I've done extensive research on diabetes because that's something I have. And you know the funny thing is, we don't even understand what we got. Even when you understand what you got, you don't even understand what you got. Case in point, I'm reversing my diabetes, but yet I don't understand all of it. So guess what? I'm still researching. Yep, and but the Creator told me to stop. You've done a good bit. There are people out there who are hurting. Give them something of yourself. And that's why I'm sitting down and doing this video to help someone to get farther along than what I am. It just takes a little bit of your time. You gotta love yourself. Oh yeah, you have to love yourself. It's called being selfish, but it's the kind of selfish you need in order to survive, to have longevity. Think of your loved one. When they say think of your loved one, that's good. Think of everybody around you, but you gotta think of yourself first. Because it's like a farmer. When the farmer plants something and picks it at harvest time. There's always something left in the field. It's called gleaming. You can gleam off of what other people do. So if you take better care of yourself, you will do better. And they will do better around you. I know it's hard to say, but stay away from people. You might have to do a sabbatical from where you're at. You may have to do like the monks did, went up in the woods and stayed by themselves. You have to become a sense of being withdrawn from everybody else. Yeah, I know I said it was simple, but it was simple for me because I knew it was time for me to get away from everybody anyhow, because you can do a lot and sacrifice your own self, and a lot of times it doesn't get reciprocated back. So he said, hey, you know what, if they don't appreciate what I'm doing, then I need to step back and take a look at myself and start doing things better for myself. That's what I did. Stay in the gym, cut food. I'm not going to ever stop you on that, because it's very vital that you can eat whatever you want, but you have to cut it back. Diabetes, why do you think they call it sugar diabetes? The sugar causes diabetes. It's the sugar that does it. And there's sugar in everything you eat almost. Now, there's a lot of foods that don't have sugar, don't create sugar. There are things that have sugar in them, and things that create sugar. So your carbs, you know what that causes sugar. So you need to watch your carbs. I'm not saying you can't have some, but you need to watch them. And definitely your sugar. I'm eating sugar-free candy or no sugar-added ice cream and stuff like that. I've gotten as low as 4 grams of sugar and no sugar-added ice cream. Wow, I'm elated. Most doctors or people will tell you, go cold turkey. No, cold turkey, I'm sorry, for me wouldn't work. I need to know that every now and then I can go and give me something to get me to my next level. And that meaning just take and go and take a scoop. I go out there and ice cream and get a scoop of it. Sugar-free ice cream. Same thing. Klondike bars, 5 grams you can get. Cookies and candy. But you really got to watch even the sugar-free, because what they have is alcohol sugar. Okay, well, that'll make your numbers spike. No sugar is a good thing, believe me, but you live in a real world where you was born and raised in, it's really hard. And for those who are fighting it, don't fight it. Just take your time, cut it back. Everybody can cut back a little bit. I don't care who you are. Cut back and save your longevity life so you'll be around and have a healthy life. Don't even think about your spouse. Don't even think about your kids. Don't think about your mom and dad. Think about yourself. Don't you want to be healthy? No one wants to end up eventually going to a nursing home. But even if you got to go there, you need to be healthy. And the healthier you are, the more you can be productive in your own life. It's about self-preservation. Yes, self-preservation. Very, very important. I'm not going to make these videos very long because they can become boring. But I know the things that I went through, and some people say, well, maybe it's even been hardship. It has, because it's hard work. But I've got to the point where I know how to make it easy. Yes. It doesn't have to be painful. It can be enjoyable. I go to classes, I meet people, we have a good time exercising. My wife and I go shopping. We're always trying to find the best low sugar, carbs, all that kind of crazy stuff together, and we have fun at it. People call me, people feed me with different recipes. It's like a networking, but it's a new way of life, and most doctors will tell you that a diabetic's diet, which is not a diet, it's lifestyle, I call it, is the way everybody should be living. You can eat what you want, but do it in moderation. Sure, you're going to have a pig out there, I'm sure of that, but you got to watch the numbers and get right back on the bandwagon. Some ways of helping yourself is the detox I said before. Also, stew softeners. What's stew softener? That cleans your body out. the more stuff you keep stayed in your body, the more everything's blocked up. You need to keep your system open wide. That's what you're looking for. Keep it clean. Okay, I said something about the thyroid. I can never say enough about that because for years mine wasn't checked, and it could have been checked a long time ago. So it should have been, and didn't get done. Some foods to help. Like I said before, no sugar ice cream, no sugar candy, no sugar cakes. If you got to have something, cut it back. I mean, of course, sure, the holidays are coming. Everybody has their favorite recipe, and tell your parents and tell your friends and your churches to look into the no sugar added foods. Oh yes, this will help you as well as help them. They have to put an extra cup of sugar in everything they cook. Your corn, your peas, your beans, your potatoes. You're killing yourself. When all you got to do is eat it naturally and cut back on the sugar. Exercise. They got videos on YouTube now. I was looking at some of them yesterday where the doctors are actually coming around telling you that they're trying experiments with no exercise. They want you just to change your food styles of eating. Well, if you can do it that way, that's even better. But if you need to exercise to help it out, that's even better. So there are so many different things out there today that can help you, but you must stop in your tracks and say, I need a plan. This guy has already been through it. He's still going through it. And he's willing to take time to give us this good advice. Let me try it. If you're the laziest person on this planet, you can drink more water. You can cut back on your whole plate of food that you eat each meal. You can go for a walk. You can look at your sweets and get the no sugar added. It tastes the same. Sugar free. You don't have to OD on it. They say the alcohol sugar, if you eat enough of it, it's like the candy, it'll cause you bowel movement. Well, let me tell you something. It's just like a stool softener. Anything that'll clean your system out is better than overloading with sugar that you can't get rid of. And all this stuff is about diabetes, but it's also about obesity. Yes. And enough of this. I will make another one, believe me, because my life is ongoing. But I'm telling you something. I am happy right now than I've been in a long time. And I will let you go after this. You must get rid of the junk in your trunk. Meaning anybody that's in your life that's causing you stress, got to go. I don't care who it is, you must find peace within yourself. Yes, that's one of the number one things that's going to help you to move forward, because as long as you have people causing you to do things you're not happy with, it's keeping you from doing what you need to do to become happier. Bob Cromwell signing off and out. Happy day to you, happy life to you. Just take time and look at the video and get some pointers and go for it.